Welcome to the recap of the Cubs come from behind walk-off 5-4 victory over the Colorado Rockies Monday night at Wrigley Field. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, where every Lakeside client has their own Lakeside banker. Mine is Phil Cacciatore. Get your own at Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. Folks, I got to tell you, I know I should be happy that the Cubs won, and I'm glad they won and didn't lose. But so many opportunities to just pound this Rockies team, and the Cubs just can't come up with big hits in big spots. Bases loaded, leadoff triples, and they cannot find a way to get a big hit in a big spot. And they're very lucky that that awful Colorado Rockies team melted down in the ninth inning, and that's the reason that the Cubs were able to win the ball game. Let me take you through it, and then I've got a suggestion for Craig Counsell. He won't listen to it, but I absolutely believe it. It's also brought to you by our great partners at Tasty Trade. Stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, your platform should be tastytrade.com. Cubs got rolling in the first. PCA had a monster game. He's going to be the Gallagher Insurance Player of the Game. We'll get to that in a minute. PCA hit his 13th home run to lead off the bottom of the first. In the sixth, a bases-loaded walk by Phil Maton. Cole Carrig walks. We're tied at 1. Bottom six, Matt Shaw triples down the right field line. Rockies did challenge that it was a foul ball. And then you saw the indentation on the dirt. Fair ball. Call stands. And the Cubs take a 2-1 lead. Ballesteros, who had walked, hauling the mail, coming around all the way from first. The big guy scores, and the Cubs have the lead. And then in the eighth, you pay a guy like Caleb Thielbar a ton of money to be a high-leverage setup guy, a difference maker from the left side. Guess what he does? Gives up a 3-run rocket, an absolute smoke shot, and now you're down 4-2. He has not thrown a ball well at all. He hasn't. Gave up a homer the other day. Just does not look right to me because he's given up a lot of hard contact. And if that's going to be the best you can do in the 7th and 8th innings, you're going to have real problems going forward with this Cubs bullpen. In the 8th, PCA, who, and I'm going to get to the player of the game in a minute, who had a monster day. Monster. He hit for the cycle, the reverse cycle. 13th cycle in Chicago Cubs history. PCA hit a hard line drive to right. Really nice catch by the Rockies right fielder. But it does plate a run, and now it is a 4-3 ball game as Matt Shaw scores. Bottom of the ninth, and I'll take you through what happened in this ninth inning because if I'm the manager of the Rockies, I just want to puke at what their team did. Leadoff walk to Suzuki. Force out, Ian Happ hits one back to the pitcher, and Mejia throws it into center field. He immediately collapses to the ground with his head out, his face literally in the grass. Couldn't believe it. So now you have men at first and third. Horner walks. Now you got the bases loaded. They take out Mejia. They bring in Halverson. This dude's worse. His control is awful. Pedro Ramirez up to hit. And guess what he does? Line shot to left. Single. Run scores. We are tied. And then Matt Shaw walks. In comes the winning run. Ball game over. Cubs win. Okay, player of the game is our Gallagher Insurance. Player of the game is Pete Crow Armstrong. He hit for the reverse cycle. Home run, then a triple, then a double, then a single. And after the single, he got picked off. And he told Elise Menaker, that's why I love PCA. He told her after the game in the interview, that can't happen. I can't get picked off there. And he did. And they would have scored a run in that inning, at least one, because they got a bunch of traffic after that. But that cannot happen. And I hope it won't happen again. Since 1927, Gallagher serving Chicago, partnering with businesses of every size to provide insurance, risk management, and people strategies. AJG.com. Okay, I want to talk a couple of things stat-wise with you. Pedro Ramirez comes in the ball game tonight, and he gets an opportunity to pinch hit. and then stays in the game, and he comes up with that big single that ties the ball game in the bottom of the ninth inning, Dansby Swanson's killing you. He's killing you. Yeah, I know he's an elite defender, but you gotta be willing to sit him down. You do. You're trying to win baseball games. I would move Horner to short. I'd play Ramirez every day at second for the foreseeable future. Let's see how the kid does. And I'd play Matt Shaw a lot more. He had 2 hits tonight. His eye at the plate, very good in a pressure situation. I would play Shaw. I would play Ramirez. And I don't care what the contract says. That's me. I don't think the manager will do that. I don't think he thinks outside the box. And that's why I think he's just an okay manager. He's fine. He's a solid baseball guy. Nothing spectacular about him because he's watching his team keep going this way and not come up with big hits. And who came up with the big hit tonight? Pedro Ramirez. Remember the name and get him in the freaking lineup, Craig. Sweet mother of God. Stat-wise for the Chicago Cubs tonight, they left 15 men on base. 15. Wholly unacceptable. Quick look at the box score brought to you by SinusandSnoringMD.com. I don't snore, you won't either. SinusandSnoringMD.com. You had a 4-for-4 night with the cycle for PCA and 2 RBIs. You had 2 hits for Bregman. You had 2 hits for Ramirez. You had 2 hits for Matt Shaw, part of a 10-hit attack. Bullpen, Maton, Webb, Thielbar, and Palencia. And Danny Palencia struck out the side after a leadoff walk. He was, other than the walk, that guy was unhittable tonight. He was magnificent. And our starting pitching matchup brought to you by our great partners at Hooters, 11 Chicago area locations. Try the wings. Imanaga, excellent. 5 2/3, 5 hits, 1 run. It's earned, 3 Ks, and a walk. And I told you how the bullpen did for the Colorado Rockies. Lorenzen, 5 hits, 1 run. It's earned. That's the home run. 5 Ks, a walk. Again, the guy's terrible. His ERA north of 7, and he just comes in, faces the Cubs, and is outstanding. Senzatella and Bernardino and a whole bunch of relievers who melted down the stretch. Cubs win 5-4. Next up, it's our Studio 41 look ahead. Studio 41 home design showroom. They did this awesome kitchen. They can do yours as well. You've got 2 more with the Rockies. You need to win both. I don't like to ever jump ahead, worry about tomorrow, but that's a bad baseball team. You should dominate them in your building. Day off on Thursday, and then a good Blue Jay team comes in here for a weekend series. Have a great rest of your night. Cubs win. They frustrate the hell out of me, but they found a way to win a baseball game. Take that.